Hi. Rose, are you near one of your, near your piece? Hi, how are you? Oh, this Charlotte's piece? Do you mind if I take a video of you? Great. Great. But I'd like to also see yours later, so look for me, okay?
Did you read what I said?
It's beautifully framed and it's lovely painting.
It's all collage, you know.
The best thing in the world.
Mary. Hi. Hi. Okay. Charlotte, tell me about your piece. If you could get maybe a little bit closer to it, I'd like to get both you and the...
What I wrote in my artist statement, because what I'm saying here is that I used to do oils and sculpture, but as I got older, I found it more physically difficult. So
I see.
I have explored doing collage and mixed media in a smaller format, and I find it works very well, opens up a whole new realm for experimenting and exploring.
Yeah.
I'm doing very well with it.
Oh, I love it. I love the texture and the colors. And I'm going to zoom in on this screen especially.
Now this all comes just from magazine photos, magazine illustrations, little magazine, all the colors. You can't find better colors than in some of these magazines.
These glossy magazines, right?
The Sunday Times, or,
right.
the Women's Day, you know.
And so you clip out the...
When I see a color that I like, or a texture design that I like, I have about 2 boxes full of pieces of paper that have different colors and images on them.
So what?
And then I start to put it together. Usually once you start putting something down on paper, a couple of pieces, immediately a sense comes to you. You get a sense of a design or an idea, and you start working with that.
You know what?
It's almost like doing a, what do you call that? You know, when you're on the telephone, you make a little scribble.
Like scribbling or doodling? Doodling, right.
So the minute you put something down on paper, it starts the creative process.
You know what's amazing about that? Here they're basically scraps in magazines that people would ordinarily perhaps throw away. And here you, by combining those pieces in a certain way, have given it new life.
Right,
you know?
Because the colors are there, and the designs are there, and you get the most unexpected results. Because first of all, working with you can see the angular forms, right, angular shapes.
Right.
And so, in a way, you have a sort of a horizontal which suggests a landscape.
Right.
As soon as you do a horizontal, you automatically have a sense of a landscape.
A landscape.
And then you have
or horizon.
And then this started to remind me a little bit
mountains.
of mountains, especially out west, right?
Right.
And
because of the coloring, you know, the oranges and browns.
Right. And then of course.
What about the circular objects?
Well, here too, some of your rocks, or some of the little bodies of water that might be out there, you know.
It's very, very peaceful. How did you get this shadowing up here?
It was in the material itself.
But,
in other words, it was probably an illustration of a drapery.
Is this a photograph of that?
No.
So then how did you get the depth?
It was there already. This is a cut out piece of paper.
Oh my goodness.
That's glued on to a board, you know.
Fantastic.
Now, in some of my later works, I've been working with shapes, with figures, and some of those I mix with paint. So it's a combination of painting and collage. So I call it that's a mixed media. In other words, I can fool around with ink, with paint, with paper. And,
you know what struck me about what you said at the top was that here you weren't able to do your oils again. You had to cut back, and then you found a new medium. It's almost as if, you know the cliche, the expression, God closes one door, he opens another?
I always say that to people. Go through the door, you never know what's on the other side.
Yeah. And here it is. You have something very special. Beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Okay, Charlotte, thank you very much. Nice talking to you.